telling these kids to follow their hearts. They will follow their hearts right into $100,000 of student loan debt. And then they will not be able to follow their hearts because they will have to follow whatever job will pay them in order to get them out of the crushing student loan debt burden that they are in. I'm sitting here doing the final edit on our book, and there's a section called the degree-free mindset where I'm talking about the type of advice that we're consistently given as high schoolers in the United States. And it's always follow your heart, follow your passion, do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. You do that with no thought to being able to provide for yourself. You're going to end up in a massive amount of student debt because the way that high schools teach children to follow their passions is that's code for go take out a student loan and buy a degree in whatever your passion is. And when you do that and you just follow your 17, 18-year-old passion from a very narrow menu that school teaches you, you end up paying for paper for like 6 to 8 years. And when you do that, you end up, one, in a completely different, oftentimes, industry than you would have been in had you just waited and worked a little bit. But you also end up in a massive amount of student debt that now dictates the way you have to live your life. And it will keep you from being able to actually do what you want in life. It will keep you from buying a house. It will keep you from being able to travel. It will keep you from being able to start a business because you will have to work jobs or multiple jobs in order to pay off your student loan balance, when had you just waited, you would have been able to build a business without your back against a wall. And there are so many things, so many downstream effects from taking on that student loan balance so early with a teenage passion. And if you do that, it can and does often ruin your options later in life. And I can hear this already, but any rational human being who does not have a trust fund should be afraid of $100,000 of bankruptcy exempt debt. That is how much the National Center for Education Statistics estimates the average bachelor's degree is costing, $104,000 over 4 years. And for people that are just going into it like, this is my passion, so psychology is my passion, social work is my passion, and not giving any thought to how much money they're going to make and how they are going to be constrained in the life that they want to live, and they are not going to be able to fulfill their life goals because all of the money that they make from whatever job they get will go to servicing that loan balance. And that's really scary. That is scary because now you have a loan that you took out when you were 17 dictating the options that you have for the rest of your life. The reason I wanted to talk about this was because I'm doing the final edit on our book right now, and what we're doing is making sure it's a book that helps the parents of 16 to 20-year-olds and their 16 to 20-year-old work through, okay, what and where am I trying to get in life? What do I actually need? And if a college degree is one of those things, how much does it cost? Is it legally required? All of that stuff that really we should be asking way before we get to the point where we're having 17 and 18-year-olds take out unforgivable student loans. But anyway, I just wanted to say that because I'm writing this section about mindset, and the mindset shift is making sure that whatever you are doing to get work is going to serve the goals that you want, that you have in life, not the other way around. You should not be working to serve your loans. If you ever take out student loans, it should be because they are going to help you get to the life goals you have. If one of the life goals you have is becoming a specific job title, more power to you. But if your life goal is to own a house in a specific place, then oftentimes buying multiple college degrees and going into large amounts of debt is not going to help you do that. If your life goal is to travel, then again, going into large amounts of student debt and spending years in school is not going to help you accomplish that goal. And so it's just a matter of thinking through what you actually want, and making sure that if you are going to buy a degree, it is necessary to help you get to your life goals, not because you think it's the best way to do so, because you think that the life goal that you have is working in your 17 and 18-year-old passion. I guarantee you, 5 years, 4 years down the line, your teenagers or young adults' primary life goal is not going to be to work in whatever industry they're interested in when they're 17 or 18 years old. It's going to be things that allow them to actually do what they want when they are an adult. And so that is what we're trying to fix. But if you want to pre-order the book, it's degreefree.co/other options. We have the title and we have the book at the designer right now. And so very excited to get those covers back for you folks. But if you want to pre-order now, it's $39 to pre-order the set of workbooks. So there's one for the parent and one for the young adult. And then those should be shipping mid to late June before graduation is the goal. But yeah, want to I just want people to think about it from this opposite way, because it's so important, and the input you use will dictate the output. So if you go into it with pick your passion at 17 or 18, what the result you're going to get is large amount of student debt in a job or industry that does not serve their other life goals, that are actually going to be way more important than the primary type of work they're picking, because life is about life. It's not about the type of work that you do. And the work that you choose should help you live the life that you want. You shouldn't have to form your entire life around the type of work that you choose, which is what happens when you spend large amounts of money on college degrees very early in life, which is what our high schools are designed to do. So anyway, I hope that this was helpful, and that describing the mindset shift really helps, because if you start asking these questions about like what do they want in life, you're going to get different answers than what are you interested in, and that is the direction that you need to go. All right, thank you.